Students, today I'm going to talk about 45, 45, 90 triangles within a circle. Yesterday we talked about 30, 60, 90. Today 45, 45, 90. There's a longer video, actually the same one you watched yesterday, that you need to re-watch today and focus on the 45, 45. Alright, so you learned in an earlier lesson that 45-degree angles occur over here, and at 135, 225, and then again over here. All of these are going to make right triangles with a 45-degree angle on there. Alright? And so what we got to do is analyze this, kind of like what we did for 30, 69. We're going to call that a 1 again. And then we got to figure out what these two are here. We know that this is an isosceles triangle, right? Because 45, 45, 90 makes an isosceles right triangle. And so these two quantities have to be the same. So what I showed down here is that if you call this x and this x, you can do the Pythagorean theorem and figure out what each side length is. It turns out to be, and they explain this in more detail on the longer video, turns out to be square root of 2 over 2. And that's going to be the same for this one up here as well. Now if you remember from yesterday's lesson, we had square root of 3 over 2 and also 1/2 for the side lengths of a 30, 69 triangle. So it's kind of easy to remember because these two are going to be the same. And therefore that's going to make that square root of 2 over 2 and square root of 2 over 2 again. And remember that first number we call it cosine. It's the width of the triangle, abbreviated COS. The second number is called sine. We abbreviate that SIN. And then we do the same thing over here and down here and down here. And remember, the only difference on these triangles is that you're going to have a negative involved. When you go to the left in math, you get a negative quantity. So that's going to be negative square root of 2 over 2. Of course, we know that's 1. This up here would be a positive square root of 2 over 2. Alright, so we have square root of 2 over 2 going to the left first, so that's a negative, and then the positive. Left off my 2 there. Alright, and then likewise down over here, they're both going to be negative here. You got a movement to the left which is negative, and whenever you go down in math, you have a negative movement here as well. So our ordered pair over here is negative square root of 2 over 2, and then again another negative square root of 2 over 2. Cosine and sine, these represent the width and the height of the triangle. Alright, so for over here, we already have square root of 2 over 2 for the width, and then the height of the triangle is actually going to be a negative square root of 2 over 2. And then we're going to have this here. Square root of 2 over 2, then negative square root of 2 over 2. Alright, that's just a brief introduction of today's video. Go back and watch the longer, the more professional video on there, and then try the problems on Schoology. By the way, on Schoology, some of y'all are complaining that it's taking too long to give you a grade. Make sure that all your background apps are turned off. Turn off your phone and reset it, or your computer. Make sure no background apps are running, because Schoology doesn't like that. It'll take up to 24 hours, sometimes even longer, to update if you have background apps running during your Schoology session. So make sure those are turned off. Alright, tomorrow, Friday, is going to be a day to catch up. No new assignment, but some of y'all need to catch up because guess what? Grades are due again coming up next Friday, and some of y'all are really falling behind. So use tomorrow as a day to catch up. Anything more than a week old, you're not going to get anything but a 0 for that. So make sure you turn in all your assignments by tomorrow. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.